Thank you for calling us. This is Sean. How may I help you today? Oh, yes, actually, as I can check here, we were calling you. And the reason behind the call was that, if you remember, 2 years ago, you had a subscription with us for the Norton 360 antivirus securities for your computer. And as we are not able to provide you securities anymore, so that's why we are calling you to refund your money back to you. Alright, so, ma'am, first of all, yeah, ma'am, before they get refund, first of all, you have to fill one verification form for it. And as a verification form is online, so you have to turn on your computer. So, are you able to turn on your computer at this time?
What you just watched was an Indian scammer trying to convince someone from the US that his company owes that person money in the form of a refund. The company he's calling from changes from call to call, but the three main company names that he uses to try and trick victims into turning their computers on are Norton 360, Microsoft, and Geek Squad. When the victim cooperates and turns on their computer, the scammer will connect to the computer using a remote access tool. This particular scamming group mainly uses Fast Support, AnyDesk, and TeamViewer. Once they get remote access, they will make you fill out a form, force you to log into your bank, and in your bank they will blank out your screen so that they can HTML inspect the page to make it seem like they refunded way too much money that you now have to pay them back. This is your typical refund scam, quickly explained. The scammer also decided to ring me up, and when he connected to my virtual machine, I reversed the connection back to his machine, and now I have full control over it.
Establishing connection, and then the only option I have is cancel connection.
Accept. Click on accept once again.
Okay, it says establishing connection, session started. Well, I think it's connected now. I'm not sure. I don't see any changes on my screen. No, how is it? Can you put my banking or? Okay, well, thanks for the again. Okay, thank you so much for your patience and helping me. Okay.
Right on your screen.
No, I don't see any boxes over here. No.
Alright, so if you watch these videos very frequently, you might know that the first thing I always like to do is look up the IP address that my remote access tool shows me where the scammer is, so that I can get an indication of the city where the scammer is based. And as you can see on the screen here, the website that I'm using is telling me that the scammer is based in the city of Dehradun in the region Uttarakhand. The next thing that I did was I went to the file browser and I downloaded all of the scammer's files that look important to me. I just wanted to share with you guys that some of the files that I didn't download were movies that he illegally downloaded from some web pages, and what you see on the screen now is the scammer actually downloading one of these movies. And most of those movies are fighting movies again, because this guy has an obsession with fighting and the army, navy, whatever. That's just how he spends his time. Once upon a time I actually watched him watching fighting videos for 6 hours on end, and those videos were MMA, the Indian Navy, clips from movies, just everything that has to do with fighting, because this guy has an obsession for that. And now to the files that I did download. You can see them on screen right now. He didn't really have any interesting files. The first file is just a victim's number, and then the I-beam recordings or accidental recordings of his calls. You could hear like 3-4 seconds of him just breathing, or him opening a call, but nothing interesting, unfortunately. So after checking out his IP and his files, I decided to watch him, and as I said, most of the time he was just watching movies or videos, and in the meantime he was taking calls, but most of the calls that he took weren't really successful, and every time somebody said something, did something that was not satisfying him, he hung up the call and he banned that person. That's what you can see on the screen now. The only thing that is interesting that I witnessed was one of his buddies on the webcam, but it was half his face, so nothing special. And also him successfully scamming someone, which I will show you guys now.
Yes, don't do that. Just do one thing. Top of the screen you have an address bar. So in the address bar just type there www dot. Yes, type there, and now yes, www dot.
So the scammer goes on to take the victim to www.fastsupport.com, where he lets him So connect to the victim's computer, and once he is connected to the victim's computer, this happens.
Yes, click on yes or join, whatever you're getting. Mm-hmm. Alright, so just give me a second, okay? Just give me a second, I'm just working on it, okay? Yes, ma'am, we are just working on it, just give me a second, okay? Alright, so, ma'am, as I had a word with my billing team, are you there? Alright, so as I had a word with my billing team, so they told me they are just going to call you back within just a 1 minute, okay? Yes, on the same number, okay? And your number is 22812, right? Alright, so we're yes, you're right, ma'am. So we have your this number, so our billing team is just going to call you back within just a 1 minute, okay? So they are just yes, just don't touch your computer, just leave your computer as it is, alright? If they will tell if they yes, ma'am, you can hang up now a call. You're just gonna get back call within just a 1 minute from our billing department, alright?
So at this point I realized that this scammer was a D-tier scammer. He was a middleman, so he was the person that takes the call, gets the victim connected to another PC, and then his colleague is the guy that actually is the billing department, and he will take over the scam. So yeah, at this point I was like, well, I cannot show you guys anything interesting like in the part of the scams, because the scams happen on another laptop or computer in the call center. So I decided to play as the billing team. I called the woman before they did, and I explained to her that she was being scammed.
कर लो कॉल बैक करवा लो काट दी मैंने
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Yes.
Alright,
This is,
so
you're calling from Los Angeles?
no, I just want to tell you that the guys you are talking to are scammers.
Oh, they were scammers. Okay, I was wondering about
can you
that.
turn off your computer for me? Just shut it off so they don't have connection anymore.
Just shut it off. Okay.
Yeah, yes.
You're sure, and you're not a scammer. Just they are. Okay.
No, I'm watching their operation.
Okay. All right. So I turn off my computer.
Yes,
And
once you restart your computer, they should have lost connection to you. And if they try to call you back, just tell them like, I know it's a scam. Don't tell them I called you, because then you will blow my cover. But just tell them I know it's a scam.
okay. All right.
And if
Well, thank you very much. I should have thought of that myself. Okay.
well, yeah, it's not an issue, nothing to be ashamed about. A lot of people fall for their tricks.
Yeah. Well, they are good. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well,
And one more thing, if
Okay.
anyone ever calls you from a big company like Microsoft or Amazon, whatever, just know it's a scam. Just hang up the phone, tell them I don't have a computer, or tell them I'm not interested, take me off your list, and then you will never get
Okay.
scammed on the phone again, okay?
Okay, if they, I mean, okay, and they owe me no money. Okay, I will hang up. Thank you.
Alright, no problem. Have a nice day.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Alright, so as I just said, at this point there wasn't a lot I could do, so what I decided to do was what you can see on the screen now, is set up a virtual machine with the scammer's webcam, a snapshot of his webcam, so his face as my background picture, and then Scambait him into connecting to this computer, and then he sees his own face on my computer, and then let's see his reaction. This is one of the most glorious and best things I've ever done. His reaction was priceless, and I hope you guys enjoy. Before I show you guys his reaction, I just want to show you a little picture. Of course it's blurred again, but the scammer was smoking a blunt here. I don't know, I thought that was just funny. One of my friends captured this moment when I was AFK. But yeah, let's watch that moment together.
Thank you for calling us. This is Sean. How may I help you today?
Yes, I got a voicemail about some kind of payment, but I don't want to make any payments.
Yes. Click on yes.
Okay, I clicked on yes.
And now what comes up on your screen?
It says screen. It says it's sharing my screen. I think it's working now.
Alright, so Edeline, as you can see, I know who you are and what you do. So I want you to be honest with me, bro. Are you gonna answer some questions for me, or are you gonna hang me up and ban me?
I'm not gonna hang up on you.
Alright, are you gonna answer some questions for me, or do you want me to report you to the police? Because I know everything about you, okay? Hello? Yeah, put your hand in front of the camera, man. Are you gonna answer some questions for me, or do you want me to go to the police? I will contact all your friends, all your family, and tell them about your scams if you don't answer my questions. So you better answer my questions or you're getting all arrested. I'm already in contact with the Dehradun Cyber Police, man. You better
Alright.
talk to me. Alright, so tell me, how does your scam work?
It's not working very well.
Now, can you just explain to me, how does your scam work? Like, what is your scam? So you send people voicemails telling them they are getting a refund, and then what happens if they call you guys?
Uh,
Are you gonna answer my questions, or you want me to hang up the phone and email the police with all your information?
We are not able to take your call
Okay.
right now. Goodbye.
Alright guys, he's running away from the webcam. I think he's getting some kind of sticker or tape or whatever. Yeah, you could see he was scared. He didn't have anything to say for himself. Look at him, man. He's gonna shut down the PC. Fuck. Bye bye. Well, if he comes back, we're destroying the PC, and I just gave him a trauma, so... Yo, you were shitting 7 colors. I wish I could have destroyed his PC as well. But he's gonna come back eventually, and I'm gonna be watching all day, all night for him to come back. He suddenly, all of a sudden, he forgot how to speak English. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, it's so beautiful. Alright, so as you guys could see, the only thing we could really do to this guy was give him the biggest scare of his life. And I hope this might prevent them from scamming for a few days, because somebody just hacked their operation and threatened them with the police. So if the police is not on their paycheck, they will probably panic and maybe take a few days off. Yeah, I still hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like the video and make sure you subscribe. A big percentage of you guys that watch these videos are still not subscribed, so if you're one of those people, make sure you click the button. It's free and it's quick to do, so make sure you do that right now. If you want to support the channel financially, you can check out my Patreon. And then yeah, I don't have a lot more to say. As always, see you guys in the next one.